snap from center. Going to fake this one, and Luke is going to lose his footing and really lose an opportunity to run. That one is officially, they'll give him 2 yards, and it's going to be 2nd down now and 8.
Yeah, Luke does not take a hit there. I think that's one big thing, but he tries to go outside. There's nothing there. He cuts back in, and that's when he loses his footing, able to pick up 2 yards. On that last play by Turpin, you know, the yards after the catch was big there because he was short of the first down when he catches the ball, sheds a tackler, and then gets down the sideline for good yardage.
You're starting to watch this sophomore quarterback find other receivers.
Yep.
2nd down and 8. Ball at the Tiger 40-yard line. 6:44 left to play in the 3rd. Ouachita Christian 21, Oak Grove 7. 2 backs in the backfield. Low snap from center. Luke handles it, pulls it down. He's going to run it on his own. Now he's across the 40 before he's upended. Takes a huge shot on the far side of the field. But you know what? Isn't it great to be a sophomore? He bounces up as if he never got nailed, and he picked up, well, Daniel, I would have thought he picked up more than 3 yards.
Well, he ran a long way to the far side of the field, picks up a great block by Zach White coming out of the backfield there to spring him for those positive yards. But we still got 3rd and 6 right here. So same situation you were in, but now I think you are in 2-down territory, getting close to field goal range. 3rd
down, and we're going to have an official's timeout. It is going to be time for a hydration break. We're going to take a quick break from here in Oak Grove. You're listening to Ouachita Christian Eagle Football on the Ouachita Christian Sports Network.
If your car or truck is broken down, or you locked your keys in your vehicle, or you just need a flat fix, call Bears Towing and Recovery at 388-3021. In fact, why not just save the number in your cell phone? That's 388-3021. Bears Towing is on call 24 hours a day and 7 days a week. They understand that an emergency doesn't happen at convenient times. Bears Towing, 388-3021. Bears Towing is a proud sponsor of OCS football.
Hi, I'm Dustin Balance with Ludwig Marine here on Darbone Lake, 110 Old Highway 15 in Farmerville, Louisiana. We have all your needs to have a great day on the water. For bass fishing, we carry a full line of products and services. Come check out our impressive lineup of Ranger bass boats, pontoon boats, and aluminum boats as well. Give me a call today, 318-368-8922. Ludwig Marine would like to say go Eagles.
3rd down and 6 for the Ouachita Christian Eagles at the Oak Grove 37-yard line. Luke Vadrine in the shotgun with 2 running backs with him in the backfield. Vadrine's going to give this one to White. White's got some running room. He's going to push the pile. Oh, he's going to keep pushing the pile.
Wow.
He's going to have more than enough for a 1st down. A lot of effort that time out of Zach White, and also a little help from his friends up there on the offensive line. Needed 6, picked up 8, and that's going to be enough for a community pharmacy 1st down. 1st down and 10 for the Eagles. Ball at the Tiger 29-yard line. Vadrine in the shotgun. Looks, hands this one to Zach. Zach is going to stay on his feet, but he's going to be tripped up at around the 25. Gain of 4 yards on the play will bring up 2nd down and 6. I got to tell you, I think some of the Oak Grove football players may have watched some film, Daniel. A lot of people going downstairs on Zach in this game.
Yeah, so if you, I agree, but if you look at that offensive line, you basically put heavy left with Ryder Bentley. Ben Duvall comes out on the field and plays pretty much a second tight end position. Drew Dugan goes and plays the other tackle, so you have all your heavy offensive linemen on the left side, and they run behind them, pick up 11 yards on 2 plays.
2nd down and 6. Vadrine in the shotgun. Good snap from centers. Got some time. Put some air into this one. He's looking for Hamby.
Oh! He out-jumped the ball, I think, Dave.
You know what? Actually, I think that's the first time I've ever seen Tate leave his feet off time, right? I think he could have just boxed him out and high-pointed it a little bit sooner.
He jumps up in the air, and he's probably 48 inches off the ground. He has to reach down and try to catch the ball, and it comes off his fingertips.
Big 3rd down play here. Nice throw that time by Luke. He handled a low snap from center and got it out there to Tate. You can't catch all of them.
That's right.
3rd down and 6.
Good odds on those throws.
Ball at the Tiger 24.
They're going to shade Tate now with the safety. Oh, my goodness. There we go again. Off time on the offensive line again. Yep.
That is going to be a big penalty. As now the Eagles looking at 3rd and, well, let's call it 3rd and 6. They're going to be now looking at 3rd and 11. Not something you can't come up with. And, Daniel, I think you mentioned as well, I mean, obviously 4-down territory for the Eagle offense, so maybe you don't get all 11 here. But,
you're getting close to field goal range also. That penalty, I think, may knock us just out of it, which is tough. That's why that was such a big penalty here. So you need to pick up 4 or 5 yards here.
3rd down and 11.
To make a good decision.
The Dream keeps this one on the ground. He's going to go with White. White's across the 30, across the 20, down inside the 10, inside the 5 before he's up in it. It looks like they'll spot it at the 2-yard line. Maybe the 1. We'll see. It's going to be the 2. Zach White just makes something. And
oh, no.
And amazingly, another holding call against the Eagles.
Way behind the play.
Probably 30 yards behind the play.
Oh, my goodness. So I got to tell you real quick while they sort this out. We talk about Zach, how he loves contact and he runs 2 defenders. That time, we saw a burst of speed as he got around the corner and able to get, 30 yards downfield and for the first, what should have been a first down. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Now we're in a tough situation here with 3rd and 20. 3rd and 21.
I believe that's the 3rd holding call tonight against the Eagles. All of them have been backbreakers. 3rd down and a bundle. Luke Vadrine will operate with 4 wide receivers. Good snap from center. Luke's got some times. He's going to throw this one up in the air. Looking for Turpin. It's going to be incomplete.
Well, they had a safety back there playing center field. Turpin never saw him. Luke never saw him. But good job on kind of a zone defense there by the Oak Grove Tigers.
So the holding call is going to keep the Eagles out of field goal range. So now the Eagles will have to punt the football.
Hey. Gavin's a good punter. You know what else I've seen Gavin do? He can throw the ball.
And that's exactly what he's going to do.
Well that time. Oh. So that's the first fake punt that we've seen from the Eagles this year. I've seen Gavin throw the ball, and he can push it downfield. That one looks like it slipped out of his hands when he went to throw it.
Well, I haven't seen you throw a football more than a couple of times, and I can tell you, I think you could have got a little more on that one.
I do too. I do too. You know what, though? I do not hate that play call.
No, it's a good play call, but now the Eagle defense is going to have to rise to the occasion.
Yep.
1st down and 10. Jackson Bradley brings the Tigers out. Fullback with him in the backfield. Bradley's going to keep this one on the ground, looks to run, and that's what he'll do. He's got some blockers out in front of him. He's going to have a 1st down and a little bit more.
Oh, my goodness.
No holding call on this one.
Nope. Some shiftiness by the big man Jackson Bradley there for a huge run.
1st down for Oak Grove, gain of 34 on the play. Ball at the Eagle 26-yard line. Bradley calls for the ball, looks to run. And Noah Lovelady says, hey.
Not twice in a row.
Going to be a gain of 1 yard on the play. Fell forward.
Well, we're going to lean on our defense once again.
2nd down and 9 for the Tigers. Ball at the Eagle 26. Bradley will look to the sideline for the play call. Calls for the ball. He's going to look to throw. Put some air under this. One almost intercepted by Tate Hamby. Great pass breakup that time. Tate, I'm telling you, the guy is just unbelievable. He baited him again.
Yeah, broke on that ball with incredible speed, able to get his hand on it and break that pass up. He looked wide open. When he let go of the ball, he looked wide open, but he was not open at all.
And that was a big 2nd down play. Now you got a big 3rd down play. Bradley again in the shotgun. Again, he's going to call his own number, and this time he runs into a bunch of green guys.
All right, so 4th and about 5 it's going to be for the Tigers, so a decision to be made.
Gain of 4, 4th down and 5. The Tigers went for a field goal here. but down 14 points. 3 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Ouachita Christian 21.
Well, the
Oak Grove,
play clock has
7.
not started yet. All right, there it goes.
Fourth down and 5. 20 seconds left. Bradley looks to throw. He's going to pull.
Oh,
this one
Maddox
down!
King. Sack by Maddox King.
This Eagle defense, oh, they love a good time. Loss of 5 yards on the play, and that's going to be a first down for the Eagles as they take over on downs. Do you love this Ouachita Christian defense or what?
Dude, I love this defense.
Oh,
when
my
I say the Eagles are
goodness.
going to lean on them again, I have no problem with that
All
at
right.
all. Anywhere on the field.
Now, Luke Vadrine and this Ouachita Christian offense with 2 minutes and 38 seconds left to play in the third quarter are going to have to figure out a way to put some more points on the board.
First possession, score a touchdown. Second possession, big play gets called back. Let's see if they can respond again with a big play.
First down and 10 for the Eagles. Ball at their own 25-yard line. Vadrine, good snap from center. Keeps this one on the ground with White, and White's going to find good yardage this time right up the middle of the field. Gain of 6 yards on the play. Second down and a very manageable 4. 2 minutes and 32 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Ouachita Christian 21, Oak Grove 7. Tonight's third quarter sponsor, and as always, Valerie Van Mathern, attorney at law. Valerie specializing in estate planning and successions. 807-9030. Again, that's 318-807-9030. Low snap from center. This one's going to break some stuff up. Zach's got some running room, though. He stays
he's
up
wrapped
on
up.
his feet, but he'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, low snap that Luke it went off Luke's hands, and Zach just picks it up and runs out to the left, able to pick up, a couple yards?
He picked up a yard. Third down now and 3 for the Eagles. Big play here with 1:42 left to play in the third quarter. The Drain looks to the sideline for the play call, and the Eagles will bring it out. Now, I don't know. I've seen Ouachita Christian huddle in 10 years.
Yeah. Well, I kind of think Luke's going to call his own number here and try to pick up the first down.
Third down and 3. White with him in the backfield. Good snap from center.
Nope.
Turns, hands this one to Zach, and he's going to lose his footing.
He had it too. I think he had a seam where he could pick up that first down. So they're going
No
to
gain on the play, so it's going to bring up fourth down and 3. And the Eagle offense sputters that time, unable to get anything going. They're going to have to punt this football to Oak Grove. Deep for the Tigers is going to be number 10, Brody Stewart. Stewart will stand at his 35-yard line. High snap from center. A nice punt again. He's going to muff the football. Ball's loose, and I think the Eagles have it.
I think Rich Coates came up with it.
I think the Eagles have it. We're waiting for a ruling.
Yeah!
Ouachita Christian's got it. Rich Coates does a great job of going downstairs to fight for that football. And Rich Coates comes up with it just like you said, Daniel. And I got news for you. I mean, it was one of those balls that was being fought over, and Coates able to get it away from the Oak Grove returner. And the Eagles now are going to set up with great field position. First down and 10 at the Oak Grove 26-yard line.
Somebody was down there with Ridge, and instead of going for the ball, they pushed the defender to try to get him out of the way, and Ridge jumps on the ball and takes it away. What a play.
First down and 10 for Ouachita Christian at the Oak Grove 24-yard line. Vadrine in the shotgun. Low snap from center. He keeps having to pick these up off the ground, off the hands. And I'm going to tell you, one of those plays right there, the timing of that route was thrown off because we can't get the ball back to the quarterback.
Yeah, that's 2 snaps in a row that were at Vadrine's feet, and he's able to scoop it up. But like you said, he can't get his eyes upfield, and he just kind of throws it to where he knows the receiver, the area, and it's just over the outstretched hands of Zach White. And that would have been a touchdown if Zach catches that ball.
Second down and 10 for Ouachita Christian. Ball at the Oak Grove 26-yard line.
That was a great play call, too, and you hate to see that.
27 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Ouachita Christian 21, Oak Grove 7. Vadrine in the shotgun. Good snap from center. Calls his own number. He's got some running room. And he's going to have enough for the first down and then some. Looks like he may have been tackled a little out of bounds, but it's going to be more than enough for a community pharmacy first down as he picks up 16 yards on the play, and the Eagles find themselves in the Washam Agency red zone.
Yeah, nice run. Nice acceleration by Luke Vadrine. That's something that I did not anticipate. I knew he could run the ball, but, man, he's fast.
It's going to be first down and goal for the Eagles. They put this ball at the 10-yard line, the worst place in the world, first and goal at the 10. No chance to pick up a first down. Vadrine in the shotgun. Good snap from center. Calls his own number again. Got a little bit of running room, but, boy, it got tight in there in a hurry.
Yes.
As Luke picks up a tough 3 yards, and it's going to bring up second down and goal for the Eagles at the 7.
Yeah, same play it looked like, but instead of opting for the lane outside, he cuts inside. And
that is going to bring an end to the third quarter of play. Ouachita Christian leading this contest 21-7. Let's go down to the sideline and check in with Nick White and a Marion State Bank sideline report. How you doing, Nick?
Hey, we're doing good, and this Eagle crowd behind me is fired up, and they should be. I mean, an opportunity to really, get a little breathing room, a little comfort here down inside the red zone. And on that punt, that was just a classic. There was no pressure, nobody around the punt returner for Oak Grove, just a classic muff. And I didn't see, Daniel, you called it accurately who the Eagle was that pushed the punt returner out of the way right there, but allowed for Ridge to be able to get on that. So a big break. And that with the penalties, what are we at, 12-13 so far in this football game, to be up 21-7 going into the fourth quarter and knocking on the door again, with all the mistakes, all the mishaps that have happened, I think if you ask Coach Fitzhugh, he'd take it at this point.
Well, I have a question for you, Nick. How close was Tate to intercepting that ball with that one hand?
I was right there. I was 10 yards away from it, and Dr. Saul Graves and I were just like, that would have been, you nailed it. That would have been something that you would have seen on the highlight reels out there. But he almost corralled it with one hand. That's for sure. It was very, very close.
Thanks a lot, Nick. Nick White with the Marion State Bank sideline report. Second down and goal for the Eagles at the Tigers 6. Luke Vadrine in the shotgun. Hamby in motion. Fakes it to Tate. Going to give this one to Zach. Zach's going to get inside the 5. No. He's going to lose the football, and the Tigers have lost it. Now the Eagles have a chance to get on it. Finally, they do. Zach White with a dangerous fumble. Boy, I tell you, Zach usually very sure-handed. Has that one slip away. And now the Eagles are going to they're going to find themselves with a loss on the play. They'll move this one back. Looks like it'll be third and goal from about the 12-yard line. Yeah, that ball just bounces out of Zach's hands. I don't know what happened there, but Oak Grove defender was there and tried to scoop and run with it. If he falls on it, it's Oak Grove ball, but tries to pick it up, bobbles it. Ryder Bentley hits him, and the ball comes out again, and I think it may have been Ryder that came up with that. They'll actually back this one up. Let's see where the final spot comes. Now, okay, now the down and distance marker comes in. All right, so they'll spot this football. Looks like the 11. It's goal to go. Big loss on the play, so it's a loss of 6. Hey, and I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility if we don't get it in here that you can't see our field. 100%. Gavin Polk on his way out. Make it a 3-possession game. 100%. Third down and 11. Well, third and goal at the 11. Sophomore quarterback. They may give Tate a chance. They're going to give Tate a chance here. They're going to put this one up in the air. Tate in the back of the end zone. It's going to be incomplete. We got a flag. It looks like a late flag is going to come back in the corner of the end zone. And we'll see. Pass interference against the Tigers. So that'll be half the distance and still third down. So that's going to be half the distance. Let's see how they mark this one off. I think you're absolutely correct, Daniel. But I thought it was earlier. Well, I know, but if it's half the distance and no automatic first down, maybe there is on a personal foul. I guess that's the only thing we can think. All right, so third down now for the Eagles. Third and goal at the 6.
We're back in this heavy left offensive formation with Ryder Bentley and Ben Duvall on the far left side.
Split backfield beside Luke Vadrine. Hamby, the lone receiver, to the left. And it looks like we're going to have a timeout, and it's a timeout that's going to be taken by the Eagles. Again, we want to thank tonight's third quarter sponsor, Valerie Van Mathern, attorney at law. Valerie specializing in estate planning and successions. Call Valerie today, 318-807-9030. And, I tell you what, too, one of the things, Daniel, is we always mention the Farm Bureau broadcast booth, and it's sponsored by Chris Thomas and Tanner Baggett. Longtime sponsors and supporters of Ouachita Christian Eagle Athletics. And for all your insurance needs, be sure to reach out to those guys. Call Chris or Tanner at 318-283-0200. Again, that's 318-283-0200.
Go ahead.
Well, the Eagles right now with the ball spotted, and I was saying the 6, but it's clearly right at the 5-yard line. 3rd down and goal at the 5.
Well, I was going to say, if you look out there, you see these guys have played a lot on both sides of the ball. That was pretty much a Fitzhugh hydration timeout, I believe it was. They wanted to go over the play they're going to run. I think they'll go with the same play, but what they wanted to do was just, hey, let's take a deep breath and let's try to pick up this touchdown right here.
3rd down and goal at the 5.
Yep, same formation.
Split backs, Vadrine in the gun. Good snap from center. Gives this one to Zach. Zach's got some running room, but he's not going to turn the corner. It's going to be close. Now they're going to run him out of bounds on the far side of the field. It looks like they'll spot this football at the 3.
I think we got away with a little hold there, Dave.
4th down.
Forsyth Family Medical Clinic
for
with
the Eagles at the Tiger 2, actually.
Offense is staying on the field.
And I tell you what, hey, you know what? The Riverboat Gambler lives and breathes, because if it was me, I'd take a 24-7 lead. But the Eagles decide they're going to go.
Well, if you don't get it here, the Tigers have a long way to go.
Vadrine in the gun. White joins him. Good snap. Hands this one to Zach. Zach's going to get his shoulders square.
I think he's short.
Short of the goal line. And the Tiger defense is going to hold.
Yep, they're going to find themselves at their own 1-yard line for the second time tonight. 99 yards to go and 11 minutes to do.
So the Eagles turned away on this one. The Tiger defense holds. So 11 minutes left to play in the football game. Ouachita Christian 21, Oak Grove 7. The Tigers have 99.5 yards to try and score.
Two-score game.
The Tigers this time will line up under center. Bradley will try to find some yardage, and he does, but the Eagles finally wrap him up.
Yeah, it looks like a little miscommunication on the defense there. Did we have 10 guys on the field?
Looks like it. We got another one coming in now.
There we go. A pretty important one, a safety.
Bradley picks up 6 yards on the play, and it's going to bring up 2nd down and 4. Spot this football at the Tigers' 6-yard line. Eagle defense gets set. Turn. Bradley fakes it, runs it himself, and it looks like he'll have enough for the 1st down. He needed 4 and picked up 5.
Another Tiger.
Clock running now with 10:24 left to play in the game. Bradley lines up in the shotgun. The fullback lines up with him. It's number 33, Layton. Bradley looks to throw. He's got receivers on deep routes. Now he's got time. This one's short. Hamby almost had it.
Oh.
The Tigers are going to lose the football. I'll tell you what, Tate slipped down that time, Daniel, as he looked like he was trying to position himself to get his hands on the ball. But the Eagles, the beneficiary of some slippery hands by the Tiger receivers that time, has a couple of guys with a chance to haul that one in.
Yeah, and number 12, who's number 12? Jay Freeman had a step. The ball bounces off of one Oak Grove player and bounces up for a minute. It looks like he was going to come down with it, and if he does, he's taking it all the way because Hamby was on the ground, Eldridge was behind him. But, we got a flag on. Something happened. We got a penalty on the Eagles here.
First down, Tigers.
What was the penalty for?
I don't know, but it's a hands to the face. Illegal hands to the face. Wow.
The Eagles are going to be penalized on the play. 10 yards, actually.
And Ruffin's going to rip a 10-yarder off.
Ruffin with a 10-yard gain.
11 yards, and that's good for another Tiger.
Bradley looks to throw. He's getting some pressure immediately. Unloads. This one almost intercepted. Love Lady with a great job that time of getting his hands out there. Daniel, you hear you say, and hear Noah around the football when people are running it. Don't see a lot with him in pass coverage, but that time doing a great job of covering his zone. Gets a paw out there and knocks it down. 2nd down and 10 for Oak Grove. Ball at their own 37-yard line.
Get off the field.
Bradley's going to lose the football. And the Eagles are not going to be able to recover it.
But that's a loss of a lot.
But that is going to be a big loss. We're going to have to go to Donnie, the human calculator, to do some quick math, and he does. Loss of 10, so it's going to bring up now 3rd down and 20. Bradley will stand in the shotgun.
This is a dangerous down and distance against this Eagles defense.
Bradley's going to pull this one down. He's going to have to run. Now he unloads, and he's throwing that one to nobody. No penalties on the play. And it's going to bring up 4th down and 20 for the Tigers. They're going to have to punt this one.
And they have 9 minutes left. They're sending Clack out to punt the ball. Not really a good spot on the field to go for it yet. Only a two-score game.
Absolutely.
And I know Bradley hasn't been on the mark with these deep throws, but he can get it downfield. He can push the ball downfield. He's got a strong arm.
Tate Hamby will stand at his own 30-yard line. He's already returned 1 tonight. Clack will stand at his 15. 4th down and a bundle. Let's call it, well, let's not call it. It is 20. Clack gets a low snap, but he corrals it. Eagles looked like he may have gotten a piece of that.
That's going to roll forever.
And the Eagles are going to get penalized. I don't think it's going to be a roughing the punter. Oh, they're going to, it is. It's going to be a personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Now, what we do know is that
it was a 1st down last time.
We got to get, we gotta reach out to Nick White. Nick White down on the sideline with the Marion State Bank sideline report. Nick, I've always thought that they just mark these off, but I guess it is a personal foul and automatic 1st down.
Yeah, that's what they called down there, and I think it was the right call, to be honest with you. I know the coaching staff is they're not upset with the officiating crew. I don't think that was. I think they had punt safe, but I think there was some miscommunication right there as the defense for OCS just continuing to be in tough situations, but they just came up with a big play right there as unfortunately we have an injured Tiger right now.
Absolutely. Thanks, Nick. Nick White with the Marion State Bank sideline report. Hey, we want to get the rules right?
Yeah.
And if a personal foul roughing the kicker is an automatic 1st down, then that's what it is. And we did rough the kicker. We've roughed him twice. Well, there's no disputing whether we roughed him or not. We did. So it's just a little clarification on the rule there. Huge play that time as Ben Duval came across the line and met Romarian Ruffin in the hole. Unfortunately, Ruffin is shaken up on the play, but looks like he's going to be able to get up, and he's coming off under his own power.
Man, that was a hit.
Well, that was an explosive play, clean.
Yes.
Just,
I think he may have fallen on the ball, knocked his breath out or something.
Well, they're tapping his helmet like maybe he needs to kind of check the cobwebs here for a second as he comes over to the sideline under his own power.
Yeah,
but a big
Ben
lick
Duval,
that time by Ben Duval. So it's a loss of 2 yards on the play. And it is going to bring up now 2nd down and 12 for the Tigers. And they're running out of time here in Oak Grove. 8:22 left to play in the football game. Washita Christian 21, Oak Grove 7. Bradley's going to step up in the pocket. He's going to throw this one as far as he can.
Intercepted.
Tate Hamby pulls it in. Tate's across the 20, now he's across the 30, now he's across the 40 before he's run out of bounds. That's unbelievable play in the defensive backfield by Tate Hamby. He timed that one right.
Dude.
Tate with 23 yards on the return. You're going to say it, and I know you are. You're going to say he looked open, didn't he?
Oh, he did look open, and Tate just jumps up and plucks it out of the air. But Bradley steps up in the pocket and tries to throw it, and when he does, his feet slipped out from under him.
Oh, no.
And, yeah, so the ball kind of flails off to the right side and just hangs up in the air for a long time, enough time for Tate Hamby to get under that ball.
First down and 10 for the Eagles on the Hamby interception. High pointed. First and 10. Ball at their own 44-yard line.
We got a flag.
And we've got a flag.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think the official miscounted. He said, never mind.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll wave that one off. It'll be the first one we waved off tonight.
Yep.
But,
yeah.
And it didn't cost the OCS any yardage. First down and 10 for the Eagles at their own 44. Badreen in the shotgun. Good snap from center. Zach White was out past the numbers, having a word with the official. Still no idea, but I'm sure at some point we'll. So we're waiting to see exactly.
They'll probably enforce it on the kickoff. That's what I would do.
Well, I guess we're going to wait to see. And of course, it's against the Eagles.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, not sure, but maybe they'll enforce it on the kickoff. Gavin comes on to add the extra point, and he hammers it. Again, what's kind of cool is over there in the backdrop here at Tiger Stadium, it's in the middle of a neighborhood. He kicked one into somebody's backyard earlier and almost made that one. But the Eagles are going to add to a lead, and now, Daniel, you got to start thinking. With 7 minutes and 53 seconds left to play in the game, Ouachita Christian 28, Oak Grove 7.
All right. Yeah.
Let's go down to the sideline and check in with Nick White and a Marion State Bank sideline report. Nicholas, how are you?
Hey, we're doing great, and the sideline's excited. That last penalty, the only thing that I could see, I think it was actually just a couple of linemen for OCS that were celebrating behind the play, and that's what the call. I mean, that's the only thing that I could decipher what that call was. But nonetheless, now you got a 3-score lead right now with just under 8 minutes left. So I know the Eagles, they feel good, and this defense is playing nice right now. But certainly one more drive could be all she wrote here for the Oak Grove Tigers. They are enforcing that penalty on the kickoff as well. So kicking off from the 25.
Thanks a lot, Nick. And everybody listening at home and not sure about our live stream tonight, I can tell you that, boy,
It's really two halves.
Well, you didn't really see any reason. I didn't see the reason for that penalty, but it is thrown. And now Gavin is going to tee this one up at the 25-yard line, a 15-yard penalty. But he still gets a nice kick. It's going to travel inside the 20-yard line where it's going to be fielded by the Tigers. On the return for Oak Grove, looked like it was going somewhere, but a door closed in a hurry. On the return, looked like maybe number 12, Jay Freeman. Freeman will get it out past the 40-yard line, around the 45, where it'll be first down and 10 for the Tigers. A gain of 24 yards on the return. But now with 7:47, you're down 3 scores. You've got to feel like, at some point, you're going to have to get Jackson Bradley and his arm involved. And I will tell you, this OCS secondary is going to need to be ready. Bradley sends a man in motion. Going to keep this one on the ground, and that is not going to be how you win this football game.
Roadblock.
Guess what? Noah Lovelady, I've said it like 5 times tonight, he loves a party.
He loves, Well, welcome, Noah. Come on in.
Loss of 3 yards on the play. It's going to bring up second down and 13. Clock running with 7:26 left to play in the football game. Ouachita Christian 28, Oak Grove 7. Bradley's got a little bit of running room. He's going to find a seam in this Eagle defense. He's going to be wrestled down, but a nice gain that time by Bradley as he shows off a little bit of the legs and a little bit of the speed as he moves the football for the Tigers, and it's going to be enough for a first down.
There we go.
Gain of 17 yards on the play. First down and 10 for Oak Grove at the Eagle 40. Bradley looks to throw. He's going to roll. He's going to get hit. And that one is going to be incomplete as Bradley feeling some intense heat. And boy, I tell you what. You know what? Noah Lovelady will knock your block off, but then he goes back and tries to give Jackson Bradley a hand up as a really nice sign of sportsmanship, if you ask me.
Yep.
Bradley did take a big blow, but he's up on his feet and he's ready to run the Tiger offense. 3 receivers wide to his right, 1 to his left. In the shotgun, looks to throw quick and does. That one's complete. Going to be shy of the first down. Complete to number 12, Jay Freeman. Gain of 7 on the play, so it's going to bring up 3rd down and 3. Tigers wasting no time getting to the line. Bradley in the shotgun, again, 3 wide. 5 actually is part of the set. Keeps this one himself, fooled nobody.
I think that's like 4 tackles in a row for Lovelady.
He picked up 3 yards on the play, but you're going to have to get more than 3 yards a pop if you're going to win this football game. Clock's running, 6:26 left to play in the game. And we got an Eagles shaking up on the play. Going to be helped over to the sideline. And I'm sure whoever's responsible for blocking Ryder Bentley is not real happy that he's now checked in the game.
Yeah, Ridge coach had checked in, and he's getting checked out on the sideline. I hope Ridge is okay.
1st down and 10 for the Tigers. Ben Duval. They're going to throw this one.
Intercepted?
Almost intercepted. Just off the outstretched hands of Jed Hudnall. I got to tell you, Daniel. An unbelievable, we both did, I guess. All right, so there's going to be timeout taken on the field with 6 minutes exactly left to play here in the football game. 3rd down and 7 for Oak Grove. Let's go down to the sideline and check in with Nick White. Nick, are you hydrated down there?
I am well hydrated, actually. I've got my bottle of water in my back pocket, and had a couple of bottles and a couple of Diet Cokes at our restaurant earlier. So I am very well hydrated. Hopefully, Ridge is going to be all right. They're checking on him right now in quite a bit of pain. Hopefully, nothing too terribly serious. And they did take his pads off, so I would say he's probably out for the rest of the game, but hopefully.
Bradley's going to drop back, Daniel, and try to set up a screen in the middle of the field. And guess who tackled?
Yeah, I can get number 33.
Number 33, a loss of 3. So here you go. This may be the ball game for Oak Grove. It's going to be 4th down and 10. They're down by 21 points with 5:30 left to play. You got to think that if they turn this ball over to Ouachita Christian, Daniel, it may not work out tonight. 4th and 10. Bradley looks to throw.
Got time.
He's got 1 receiver he's been locked in on. That's going to be incomplete. It's going to be thrown over the outstretched hands that time of number 12, Jay Freeman. And they're going to give the ball back to the Eagles. Now the Eagles, with 5 minutes and 20 seconds, have a chance to end this football game right here.
They do. You pick up maybe a couple 1st downs here, and you can get in victory formation, and we can start rolling up the cords.
5:20 left to play in the game. Ouachita Christian, 28. Oak Grove, 7.
Well, at the pace this game has been going, I mean, it has been non-stop action. Not many breaks at all. Changes of possession. It's just been a phenomenal game.
1st down and 10 for the Eagles. Ball at their own 30-yard line. Luke Vadrine sends a man in motion. He's going to turn, hands this one to Zach White. Zach White is going to find very tough sledding that time inside. Now, we'll give credit where credit is due. As that time, John Turner does a nice job of leading him up into the hole, and unfortunately, Zach sees it a little too late.
Yeah.
He goes one way, and the hole was actually the other. But a nice job that time by John of blowing it up. Played a little fullback back in the day, and I can tell you that was a good kick-out block, just unable to get there. Gain of 1 on the play. It's going to bring up now 2nd down and 9. The Eagles are in absolutely no hurry to get this ball snapped. Clock's running with 4:40 left to play. Ouachita Christian 28, Oak Grove 7. Vadrine in the shotgun. Good snap from center. Calls his own number. Going to have to secure this football. He gets wrapped up, and we're going to lose that yard we made on 1st down. So now you're looking at 3rd and 10. Clock still running. almost down to 4 minutes.
So we'll get inside of the 4-minute mark before we run this third down play.
Want to thank the fine folks at Eagle Point Boat and RV Storage for tonight's fourth quarter sponsorship. Eagle Point Boat and RV Storage, located on beautiful Lake D'Arbonne in Farmerville, Louisiana. Proud supporter of Ouachita Christian Eagle football. Folks at Eagle Point Boat and RV been with us a long time. 3 minutes now and 50 seconds left to play in the game, and the Eagles will take the snap. Luke looks to throw. He's got play
Good
action.
blocking.
Puts this one on there. He's got a man wide open. Great catch that time on the far side of the field.
That was Turpin.
As he finds Patrick Turpin. Gain of 16 yards on the play, and Turpin with a couple of huge third down catches tonight.
Yeah, he's a well, you know, I mentioned last week that I got these kids in class, Turpin and Luke Vadrine, and they talk about their days playing in middle school together, and they were a pretty good tandem. Now it looks like they're starting to sync up here.
Luke Vadrine is finding a rhythm. First down and 10 for the Eagles with 3 minutes left to play in the football game. They can close this game out now on this drive. Vadrine in the shotgun. Zach White behind him in the gun. 3 receivers part of the set. Give this one to Zach. Zach lowers his shoulder, and he's going to go, well, he's going to pick up forward progress, gain of 2 yards on the play. It's going to bring up second down and 8. The clock is not the friend of the Oak Grove Tigers, as now they're trailing by 21 points with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to play in the football game. The Eagles, actually, Daniel, with a first down here, will end the ball game.
They'll need one more first down. Second and 8 right here. Clock will go down to around 2:15 here before they snap this ball.
Second down and 8 for Ouachita Christian. Ball at their own 48-yard line. Tate Hamby split wide to the left, 2 receivers wide to the right. Vadrine in the gun with Zach White behind him. Stacy Shaw with a good snap from center. Zach White's got some running room. He's across the 45. Now that's going to be another first down for the Eagles.
I think that was John Turner.
It is John Turner. You're exactly right.
What a run.
Oh, great run that time. A gain of 11 yards, and that's enough for another community pharmacy first down. Right now, the Eagles can end this football game. And I don't know that they're going to have to pick up any kind of first down. 1:50 left to play in the game with a 21-point lead. Luke Vadrine is going to line up in the shotgun. White joins him in the gun. Good snap from center.
Nowhere to go.
That's actually not Zach again. I can't tell, Daniel. Maybe Turner.
Yep, that was Turner again.
It is Turner. And you know what Turner's doing? He's wrapping up the football. He's going to lose 2 yards on the play, but the clock is running.
That's a big deal for a player like John Turner. We need to depend on him to run the ball. Last week he coughed one up on a transfer from the quarterback at the Bayou Jam. The same thing happened. I attribute that to a high snap. But still, you want to know, and I know John Turner wants these coaches to trust him, and these coaches want to trust John Turner. And that's what they're doing. That's why he's running the ball.
3 scores with the number of penalties we had on us tonight. It is astonishing.
Yeah, and I don't think we come out of it unscathed either. We had a couple guys on the sidelines getting checked out. Hey, you know what? If you don't come to Oak Grove to watch football, I think you should come and at least hear the prayer before the game and the guy praying for the ground pounding action, because that's what we saw tonight. I loved it.
Well, both of these football teams, I'm just telling you. I mean, that's what you watch. Hey, tell me when OCS has a 28-7 lead with 8 minutes left that you don't think Oak Grove could come back and win.
Well, tonight, and that's about it. I mean, because tonight our defense is the real deal. We have played 2 extremely talented football teams.
Our defense is nasty.
Oh, my goodness.
Nasty.
So I actually had a friend from Oak Grove text me and said, well, I didn't expect tonight to go like this. I said, hey, our defense is good. He said, they're the real deal. And they sure are, man.
Great job by the Oak Grove fans.
I want to say this, too, before you say that, because here's what we've seen the last 2 weeks. We've seen our young sophomore quarterback, Luke Vadrine, grow up.
Oh, my gosh, did he grow up. Holy smokes, and he grew up in this environment, man. This is where you come to grow up.
Yeah, tough game for him.
Great job tonight by the Ouachita Christian Eagles. As let's go down to the sideline, Daniel, and check in with Nick White with the Marion State Bank sideline report. Nicholas.
Hey, what a win, and you guys just hammered it home. Obviously this was not. You'll take a 28-7 victory on the road against Oak Grove any night of the week, but definitely was not the cleanest game that the Eagles have played. Too many penalties tonight. And I know that Coach Fitzhugh's going to address that with his football team. But so that, that's really the only negative. You go back to this defense, and they just played lights out. You're shutting down a dynamic quarterback like Bradley and really some outstanding playmakers for this Oak Grove Tiger offensive football team. So fantastic job by this secondary shutting down their passing game, and also Noah Lovelady just flying all over the football. And now, for the next 2 weeks, you guys nailed it. You played, aside from Ouachita, and you're going to have Harding Academy here in a few weeks. You're going to have a couple of games where, Mansfield, Eagles kind of sleptwalked through that one last year over at Mansfield. They're coming to our house, finally getting it home. And then you got homecoming against Tensall before you get ready for Ouachita. But a lot to clean up, but it's hard to complain whenever you win 28-7 against your arch rivals.
Tell me about Nick. Hey, Nick, we want to say thanks to you again, too, man, coming in for us and hammering, doing just such a great job down there on the sideline for us. We certainly appreciate everything. We're trying to, just so we can put it out there public, we're trying to con Nick into every week, coming back as often as possible.
We got him on a 9-game contract right now. He's going to miss one for sure.
I'm good, except for the I'll be out of town for the Cedar Creek, but I'm planning on being with you guys for the duration as long as I can, unless something else comes up. But I will miss the Cedar Creek game. I'll be in Statesboro, Georgia, unfortunately, but not unfortunately.
You'll have to tune in. You'll have to tune in.
I'll be listening. Don't you worry. While I'm eating a nice steak dinner, I'm sure.
Absolutely. Nick, thank you so much. Nick White with the Marion State Bank sideline report. Nick does such a great job for us. And, boy, I tell you what, a great game tonight for the Ouachita Christian Eagles. And here's the thing. You know what? Oak Grove, they got a good football team.
They're good. I
mean, they got a good football team. And so for Ouachita Christian to come up here and be able to play the kind of football they did to defeat an Oak Grove team like the Tigers tonight, boy, I tell you what, man, what a great win for Coach Stephen Fitzhugh in the program.
Yeah, absolutely. We talked about the ways to win, and I do want to mention that one of them that I brought up was the return game with Tate Hamby, and that was a big moment in this game when he returned that punt, gave us the lead going into the half, and I tell you, I'm sitting up here in the box looking out across the field, and it was, nobody moved. We talked about it at halftime. Nobody moved, but you could tell, come on, guys, let's do something here on both sides of the field. Well, when we score and go up 2 touchdowns, all of a sudden the Eagle fans start getting louder. And you could hear it when we would go to Nick on the sideline that the Eagle faithful were, brought their A game tonight. Our Eagle defense brought their A game tonight. So an outstanding game by the people that we needed to step up. Noah Lovelady had a great game. Ben Duvall, great game. Tate Hamby, of course, had a great game. And I think Luke had a really good game. Struggled throwing the ball early, but made a couple throws, ran the ball, held on to the ball. That was one of my other ways to win. We need to run with him, and we need to hold on to the ball. He stepped up, moved the chains, so just a good all-around. Great job by Ryder Bentley tonight. I could go up and down the list, but big-time environment this early in the season, especially for the players that we are dependent on that don't have the experience with those 15 returning starters that we have.
Oh, I got to tell you, if you're a Ouachita Christian Eagle football fan, you were happy tonight because Ouachita Christian Eagles, they came up and showed up and manned up as they win a big game up here in Oak Grove tonight against, again, I think a really good Oak Grove football team.
A team that's going to vie for a state championship again this year. I mean, they're going to go. They'll win most of their remaining games, if not all of their remaining games, and they're going to make a run for it when they get into the playoffs. That's their plan. They're going to use Oak Grove, and their coaches are going to use tonight's game to pick out things that are going to help them down the road. And you know what? Even though we won the game, we're going to do the same thing.
Oh, absolutely. There was a lot to learn here tonight. I got to tell you, it was a lot of fun to watch this, to watch our young sophomore quarterback grow up tonight. And that's that's what I take away from tonight's game. Last week, I got to watch Stacey Shaw become a guy that was an integral part of us winning the game.
Especially later in the game, they busted loose for some big runs. So a different type of team, more similar to what we saw at the Bayou Jam with Gina than what we've seen even from Oak Grove. We saw it in glimpses tonight, but they're going to be a team that stacks their offensive linemen, with no splits. I mean, their legs are going to be crossed over, and they're just going to try to push our guys back.
Well, it's going to be a great matchup for the Ouachita Christian Eagles. Going to be at home next week as the Mansfield Wolverines. Remember we looked that up?
Yeah.
I don't think the Eagles ever played a Wolverine until last time.
That's right.
And again, we got the Wolverines coming to Fitzhugh Field to Eagle Stadium, and I think it's going to be a great game next week as Ouachita Christian.
And just so you know, we're 1-0 against Wolverines all time.
That's correct. That's correct. And Mansfield's going to bring a 4A team to Eagle Stadium. The Oak Grove Tigers are a 2A team. The Eagles faced a 3A team last week. So, hey, the schedule doesn't get easier.
No.
All right, we're going to get a break at homecoming, but I got news for you. I hadn't heard the final score from over at Ouachita tonight.
No.
Or over at Neville, I should say.
Yeah, over at Neville. I'll try to pull it up.
But I can tell you that the Ouachita Lions have a good football team. They got a real good football team.
Yeah, and I think again, I think next week's going to be one of those games, another slobber knocker, if you will. It's going to be a defensive struggle. The Mansfield Wolverines are not going to throw the ball a whole lot, and so that's going to be interesting to see how the Eagles respond to that. Let's see here. I got these scores pulled up. Let's see what the latest update I have is from over at Bill Rupel. Let's see. Oh, yeah. It looks like the Neville Tigers pulled it off 19-15.
Well, again, a good football team in the Ouachita Lions. Neville's got a good football team as well. So it'll be, that one coming a few weeks away. But, again, Ouachita Christian schedule going into district play is going to be very, very challenging.
Yeah, it looks like St. Frederick Warriors are down 31-59 to Franklin Parish in the fourth quarter right now. So that game got out of hand.
Here's the thing. Our game, maybe
it's gonna be hard to score 30 points against this defense.
Oh, are you kidding me? How are you going to score 30 points against that defense?
Well, depth. You're going to have depth, and that's what we're going to see with Ouachita. But other than that, I don't see anybody else scoring 30 points. We're going to have to score as well in that game. But yeah.
Folks, listen, it's been a pleasure to bring you tonight's game. This was a great football game between two great football teams, a lot of proud tradition and heritage between these two teams as the Ouachita Christian Eagles travel up here to West Carroll Parish tonight to take on the Oak Grove Tigers, and they do so. They defeat Oak Grove tonight 28-7. We want to thank, I know Daniel and I do, specifically the folks from Oak Grove up here in their press box. I cannot tell you the level of hospitality and kindness that those folks show us every time we're here. We try to return the favor every time they come down to Fitzhugh Field to Eagle Stadium, but I'm telling you, they do such a nice job making sure that we have everything that we need to broadcast the game tonight. Folks, I got to tell you, if you're still tuned in, great. We're going to try to get this stuff worked out with our audio and our video. We're, second game of the season and still trying to work through some things. And, Brandon,
we're home next week.
Guys. Well,
we know it works there.
Well, we knew it worked here.
Well, yeah.
So here's what we're doing. We're doing everything. I know those guys are doing everything they can possibly do to bring the product to you. So I want to wish everybody a great night. The Ouachita Christian Eagles come up here and win 28-7. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Thank Nick White for his work down on the sideline. My broadcast partner up here, D. Kirkendall. And also, I can tell you right now, this broadcast would be wouldn't work out without the talent of Donnie Haley up here in our press box with us. I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. Thanks for tuning in to Ouachita Christian Eagle Football on the Ouachita Christian Sports Network. Have a great night.